Hi everybody, welcome back to English Language Resource. This is Idrisa and I'm here with a new presentation on tenses in English. In this presentation, you'll get to know the basics of tenses, categorization of tenses, and present tense and its subsequent types. Let us begin. The word tense is derived from a Latin word tempus, meaning time. Tense denotes the time of an action, event, or happening. Thus, we find three main classes of tenses: the present tense, the past tense, and future tense. A verb that refers to present time is said to be in the present tense, as I write poems, I drink milk, I miss you. A verb that refers to the past time is said to be in the past tense, as I wrote poems, I drank milk, I missed you. A verb that refers to future time is said to be in the future tense, as I shall write poems, I shall drink milk, I shall miss you. Each class of tense is further subdivided into four categories depending upon more clarity of action being done. These are indefinite or simple, continuous or imperfect, perfect, and perfect continuous. Here we have the table of English tenses given. In present tense, we have simple or indefinite, present continuous or progressive, present perfect continuous. And similarly, in past tense, we have simple past, past continuous, past perfect continuous, and past perfect. In future, we have simple future, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous. The indefinite tense does not indicate whether the action is complete or not. The continuous tense that the action is still going on. The perfect tense indicates that the action is complete, finished, or perfect. The perfect continuous tense indicates that the action began in the past and is still continuing. Now, simple present tense. The simple present tense is used to express a habitual action. For example, she drinks milk every morning. To express universal truths. For example, the sun sets in the west. Honesty is the best policy. To express quotations. For example, Keats says a thing of beauty is a joy forever. To express a future event which is already planned. For example, we go to Mumbai day after tomorrow. Simple present tense is also used in instructions. In exclamatory sentences, beginning with here and there to express what is actually taking place in the present. For example, here comes she and there we go. Here are the indicators of simple present tense. In order to know the form or to see the form of tense, let us take the three forms of sentences: affirmative, negative, and interrogative. In affirmative sentence, if subject is you, I, plurals, third person, singular number, then use first form of the verb. In negative sentences, we have subject plus do, does plus not plus first form of verb. With you, I and plurals use do. With third person singular, for example, he or she, use does. Interrogative sentences. Do or does is used before subject plus first form of verb. Here the examples are given. The form of simple present tense has more examples like this. The diagrammatic representation of simple present tense is also given. Now we have present continuous tense. The present continuous tense, also called as progressive tense, is used to express a temporary action which may not be actually happening at the time of speaking. For example, I am reading Princess by J.P. Sasson. The person may not be reading the novel at the present moment, but has started the task to express an action that is planned to take place in the near future. For example, we're going to the market in the evening, or he is leaving tonight. Here we have the indicators of present progressive tense. In order to know the form of present continuous tense, again we have affirmative sentences with the structure like subject plus is, am, are plus first form of the verb with ing. For example, he is leaving tonight. In negative sentences, we have subject plus is, am, are plus not plus first form of verb with ing. For example, he is not leaving tonight. Similarly, in interrogative sentences, there's a change in it. Is, am, are plus subject plus first form of verb with ing. For example, is he leaving tonight? Here we have more examples elaborating the form of present progressive tense and the diagrammatic representation showing the time on a line. Now, the present perfect tense. The present perfect tense is used to express an action that has begun in the past and is still continuing. For example, we have lived here for 10 years. Or to express past actions whose time is not given and not definite. For example, have you heard about Socrates? To indicate completed activities in the immediate past. For example, he has just left. Here we have the indicators of present perfect tense. In order to know the form, again we have an affirmative sentence with a structure like subject plus has or have plus third form of verb. For example, it has rained. In negative sentences, it is subject plus has or have plus not plus third form of verb. For example, it has not rained. In interrogative sentences, has, have plus subject plus third form of verb. For example, has it rained? Here we have more examples of the form elaborating present perfect tense. And also the diagrammatic representation. And this is another diagrammatic representation of present perfect tense. Now moving towards present perfect continuous tense. The present perfect continuous tense is used to express an action that began in some time in the past and is still continuing. For example, she has been writing since morning. In order to know the form, in affirmative sentences, present perfect continuous tense, the structure is subject plus has or have plus been plus first form of verb with ing. For example, she has been dancing since morning. In negative sentences, the form is subject plus has or have plus not plus been plus first form of verb with ing. For example, she has not been dancing since morning. In interrogative sentences, the form goes like this: has or have plus subject plus been plus first form of verb with ing. For example, has she been dancing since morning? I hope this has been very clear, and I'll be back soon with my next presentation of tenses, and till then make sure you'll keep practicing. Thank you all.